Today we're going to be unjamming a Fellows paper shredder. So what you're going to need is a screwdriver, a couple of shot glasses to hold the screws, a Q-tip, and something about the same width as a screwdriver that is less strong than steel. And I only say this because we're going to use this to unjam the paper, and we don't want to chip or dull the blades of the shredder. And you're going to need some saran wrap. So let's get started. Take the top off the paper shredder and flip it around, and you're going to want to take out the 9 screws in the picture with the Phillips head screwdriver. Now that you have all the screws out, you're going to want to take the top lid off and lean it towards you, and it exposes everything in the inside. Now I suggest taking a Ziploc bag or something and covering up these gears, because you don't want paper or debris getting in there and causing wear on the gears. So I suggest taking some saran wrap and then covering it up. And this is where everything's jammed up in here. So you're going to take your screwdriver and loosen the screw on this black thing. Loosen it enough that you can just spin it to the side and take out the switch. Set that aside. And now take your wooden dowel and pry out all the paper that's stuck in there. I originally used a Phillips head screwdriver, and you shouldn't do this because the steel on the screwdriver might damage the blades. So a wooden dowel is not as strong as steel, so it'll end up chipping the dowel instead of chipping your blades. And once you get all the paper out, I suggest blowing or vacuuming out all the paper that's in here. Alright, now that we cleared the jam, got all the paper out that we could, we're going to put it back together in reverse order. So put the switch in just like that, and you can see when you press this, it activates the shredder. And then put the little black piece back into place, screw it down. I got a bigger screwdriver because my other screwdriver wasn't big enough to tighten this down. So now that that's tight down, let's test it out. It still works. And we're going to take off the saran wrap. And I suggest, since we're this far in, there's extra grease built up in there, and I'm pretty sure this is dielectric grease, and just kind of put it on your gears with a Q-tip. Now we can put the top back on. Now we can put all the screws back in. So you should have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now that all the screws are back in, we can test her out. And as you can see, there's nothing in the basket right now. If we look in there, it's a bunch of stuff that was jammed in the blades in the basket now. And the blades are all nice and clear. Sweet. Now we can go ahead and lube her up. Alright, so now that we've unjammed the paper shredder, we're going to oil it with the Fellows Performance Oil. You can pick this up at Target, or what you're going to want to do, get the oil of your choice, preferably the Fellows Performance Oil that is made for the paper shredder, and you're going to want to go in reverse. Okay, so now that you can hear me, we're going to go into reverse and do 2 passes of oil. And now we're gonna run it for 10 seconds now that the oil's in there. Now we've unjammed this Fellows paper shredder and we oiled it, so I hope this helps.